right now today, that time is up. There's no more giving you lies.
You're not African. You're not black. You're not Jamaican. You are from the 12 tribes of Israel. And this high time you ain't gotta sleep. Christianity is a damn drug. Christianity is a curse to our people.
This is reality. That's right. This is reality. We're gonna show you why. You have destroyed yourself. So we're supposed to give a warning. We're not judging you, we're warning you.
Well, have we seen any change? Have we seen anything that has changed our people? Changed our neighborhood?
What's going on, brother? Come close. What's your name? What's your name? Jermaine? I'm a Reline. Nice to meet you. You know your nationality according to the Bible? Not really. Okay, where you see yourself on this sign?
We'll follow this song.
African American? Okay. So now, Jermaine, right? So now this is the thing right here. Though we say we African American, here's a question you gotta ask yourself. Are we really African American? Because the term African American came about in the 1980s.
Right.
So what was our nationalities before the 1980s? Because you gotta ask yourself. I'm asking, what was it? Okay, you don't know. Most of our people don't know, but that's why we're here to teach them. Okay? So they called us Afro-American, they called us black, they labeled us as Negroes. But what was we before we actually got on them ships? God says we are the Israelites according to the Bible. So give me Deuteronomy chapter 28. Verse 45 real quick. I'm going to share something with you, Jermaine, because you're familiar with black history. Okay, I want you to tell me, what do they teach you in black history?
They just basically teach you specific people who did certain things for us to earn our freedom, right?
Okay. So I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you true black history, about the Israelites, because the true Israelites are the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. This is something they will never teach you. So let's read the Bible. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 45. Moreover, all these curses, all these what? Curses. So now, first question, curses, is that a good or bad thing? It's a bad thing, right? So moreover, all these curses, all these bad things, shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed. Read verse 46. Let me see, where we at?
45, 44, 46.
Yeah, verse 46.
Watch this.
Verse 46 shall be upon thee for a sign. So the curses shall be upon the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans for a sign. I'm going to give you some examples of the curses. Us living in the ghettos is a curse.
Right.
Us being in poverty is a curse.
Right.
Us packing the prison houses is a curse.
Right.
What's some curses? Okay, but when I say curse, I mean oppression. What's forms of oppression that's happening to us right now?
You basically said them all.
Our education is terrible, right?
Right.
Police shooting us down in the street. And it says it shall be upon thee, that means you, for a sign. I want you to name me. What I just named you, what other nation of people is going through that? Other than the blacks, other than the Hispanics, other than the Native Americans. Right. We the only people that's going through these curses. So what is that telling you? That you are an Israelite according to the Bible. Right. Get verse 16. Because I said that we would be in the ghettos. We would be in the prison houses, right? Read what you got. Verse 16. Cursed shall thou be in the city. So it says, cursed, oppressed shall ye be in the city. Where are we located in the city? Where do we stay at in the city? The hood, the projects, the ghettos, the slums. We stay in the worst neighborhoods in the city.
Right.
Where do the so-called white man stay at? Where you stay at? We stay on the red side. They way out west. They way by the beach.
Right.
But us, we on Martin Luther King Boulevard.
Right.
By 95, got drugs in our neighborhood.
Right.
Got in Section 8. Got gangs in our neighborhood.
Right.
That's telling you we curse in the city. That's prophecy in the Bible.
Right.
Read. Cursed shall thou be in this city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field. Watch this, man. Hold this sign up for me. It says, cursed shall thou be in the field. What do you see right there? That's slavery. What was we doing in the cotton field that they called the plantation? Bring it up. What was we doing in the tobacco field? Right. We was picking it, we was working it from sun up to sundown. Right. And if we was to get tired, we was whipped. If we was to run away, our legs was cut off. If we was to read, our hands was cut off. We talked to Massa about our oppression, we was lynched. Right. The Bible says we will be cursed in the city and cursed in the field. Right. That's your history that we're trying to tell you. That this Bible only pertains to you. Right. That's it. You are an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. Right. And the reason we being cursed is because we are breaking God's commandments. Right. Go to verse 37. If you mind me asking, how old are you? 24. Okay. Let me ask you, Jermaine. At your age, right? If you was to get yourself or two other black or Hispanic men walking with you down the street, and the police was to ride by, and they was to see you walking down the street in a group, what would they think about you? Well, and what would they say? They gotta be up to no good. Y'all walking around in the right neighborhood? Where y'all from? Can I see some ID? That's what they gonna tell you. Let's read that in the Bible. Verse 37. And now shall become an astonishment. That word astonishment means an amazement. Us as a nation of people have been amazingly looked upon. Let me give you some examples. Can black, Hispanic, and Native American men unify? Can we unite without killing one another? Lately it seems like we can't. Can we stop putting down the weed? Stop hitting the clubs? You know what I'm saying? Can we take care of our kids? Can black men be men in their household and raise their children? That's an astonishment that we have become. Read on. And thou shalt become an astonishment. A proverb. A proverb is a wise saying. If you want to hide something from a black man, where do you put it, Jermaine? In a book. If you see blacks and Hispanics in the backseat of the car, who's driving? The police. Those are racist terms they use against us. Read. And a byword. And a byword. So remember, I asked you, was African American your true nationality? Because it's not. That is a label. That's a title that came about in the 80s. That's the byword God is talking about. Niggas, coons, spics, them calling us thugs when you see us on the news. Every time you see us on the news and we rioting, they always say we thugs. They always say we gangsters. They always say we up and no good. That's that byword that God was speaking about that would happen to us. Read. Among all nations, whither the Lord shall lead thee. And all nations love to think about us that way. So that's why I ask you, when you get yourself or 200 men walk with you in a group, automatically the police gonna think you up to no good. They go, man, these Crips in the neighborhood, what they doing? Oh, they about to go buy some weed. They about to go hit a lick. Let's arrest them. Let's harass them. That's exactly what they're gonna think about us. Give me verse 48. Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies. So all because we broke God's commandments, the prophecy says we had to serve our enemies. Right? Read on. Which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger. And what? In hunger. If we want to put food on our table, what nation of people are we serving to get food? The white man. Read. And in thirst. If we want something to drink, who we going to? Who else? The white man. Who else? Who owns 7-Eleven? The Arabs. Who owns the Chinese buffet? The Chinese man. We love some Chinese food, but we're going to the Chinese man to get it. Read. And in thirst. And in nakedness. And in nakedness. That's why when you look on your clothes, you see that it's made from China. It's made from India. Us as a people, you won't get your clothes and say, oh, it was made from Jerome in the hood. It won't say that. But it will say it was made from your oppressors. Read. And in what of all things? You graduated? Where you got your diploma from? Who owned that? The white man. The white man owned that. Your social security card, who owned that? Who gave it to you? Your birth certificate, who gave it to you? Your identity, who gave it to you? The white man. All these nations, we are serving all these nations for everything we want.
Right.
Everything we lack as a nation of people, we serve them for it.
Right.
Right? That's the prophecy, read. And what of all things? And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck. So man, who had yokes of iron upon their neck? Who had shackles on their neck? The slaves. We had that. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We the same people.
Right.
We the 12 tribes of Israel according to the Bible. God said that these curses would happen to the 12 tribes of Israel.
Right.
No other nation went through this. Get verse 68. Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. Hold on. It says the Lord shall bring us into Egypt again with ships. Jermaine, how did us as a nation of people get into America? On ships. Go to Deuteronomy 5 and 6 real quick. Because it said Egypt. That might confuse you. You see that? That's your enemy. He's saying white power. They hate us. They hate us. They don't care about us. That's why we got to come back to who we are. We got to come back as the nation of Israel. Read what you got. Deuteronomy chapter 5 verse 6. I am the Lord thy God, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt from the house of bondage. So when God said Egypt, he said the house of what? From the house of bondage. He called Egypt the house of bondage, meaning the house of slavery. Because the Israelites were slaves in Egypt. So go back to Deuteronomy 28:68. All he was doing was reminding them that they would be slaves again if they broke his commandments. But this time he said they're going to go into slavery. This time how? With ships. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again. With ships. Slave ships. Slave ships. The transatlantic slave trade was the biggest thing that happened in history. And that history is recorded in the Bible. That's your history. That's the truth. Christ said you will know the truth and the truth will make you free. Read. By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And ever since we was brought on those slave ships and we left Jerusalem, our homeland, we as a nation of people never went back. Read. Thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold. Jermaine, when we got those slave ships, we were sold. They put us on auction blocks. I'm actually, if you mind me asking, what's your last name? Klinska? That's English? Okay. I'm gonna give you some names. Let's say Klinska. Let's say Thomas. Let's say Charles, Montgomery, Brown. Those are slave names. We were sold on auction blocks and we was called slave names. Bywords God said we would be. Read. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen. Slave man, slave woman. And no man shall buy you. And no man will be able to save us. Because if you know anything about history, you've seen the movements with Malcolm X, right? You seen Martin Luther King, Black Panthers. Did it work? I mean, are we free now?
Not really.
No, it didn't work. Because those movements were set up to free us. But we ain't free now. The only man that's going to free us is Christ.
That's right.
So who is the Bible really talking about? It's talking about you. The blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You are an Israelite according to the Bible. You understand that? Give me Deuteronomy 10 and 12. You coming up? Okay. I was Klinska. That's an Irish last name, which came from a white man. All right. Thank you. Give me Deuteronomy 10 and 12 real quick. So, Jermaine, now, if you understand that you're an Israelite, do you understand that? What tribe do you come from? You see African American? Judah. An Israelite from the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
So as an Israelite from the tribe of Judah, God has requirements for you. for all of us to get us out of this decadent state we in, to stop getting shot down in the streets, to stop being oppressed. Let's see some requirements from God. Deuteronomy chapter 10 verse 12. And now Israel, what doeth the Lord thy God require of thee? So what does God want from you, Jermaine? Read. But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God. So God's requirements is for you to fear him, for you to walk in his ways, to love him, and to serve him. How do you do that? By living in his word. Let's read the next verse to prove it. To serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul. To keep the commandments. To keep the commandments of the Lord. So the way you're going to love God is keep his commandments. The way you're going to serve God is keep his commandments. Let's give me Leviticus 21 and 5. I'm going to show you some commandments that us as a nation of people, we do break. But I see it on you. You shave your beard? Okay. So I'm going to show you some commandments God said about that. Leviticus 21 and 5. Leviticus chapter 21 verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their head. So God says we're not supposed to make baldness upon our head. You see a lot of our people getting skin fades. You see Michael Jordan with the bald head. Who else? Steve Harvey with the bald head. God says that our men must not bald their heads, right? Neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard, nor can we shave our beard. Now, if you want to keep it low, that's fine, but you can't bald it. You can't bald your beard. And I'm going to show you why God says that. Give me that in Genesis 1 and 29. Because whose image are we made in? We made in God's image. Read what you got. Genesis chapter 1 verse 26. Okay. And God said, let us make man in our image. God said, let us make man in our image. Our image is the image of God. Right. Read. After our likeness. And let them have dominion over the fish of the sea. So I don't know if you know this, but I'm going to drop something on you. It says our image and our likeness. Where do you think your skin color comes from? It gotta be from God, right? Give me Daniel's 7 and 9. I'm gonna show you. Your image comes from God. God is a black man. Christ is a black man. Israelites, that's your image. That's who you are. Read what you got. Daniel chapter 7 verse 9. I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit. The Ancient of Days is referring to God. Read. Whose garment was white as snow. And you know what's heavy about that? Because he said he did sit. To sit, you need a butt to sit on, right? To have a garment on, you need a body to wear it. So God has a body. Right. Read. Whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head, and the hair of God's head, like the pure wool. Like what? Pure wool. Hold on. Did I say God have straight hair? Like the pure wool. God has hair like the pure wool. What's the texture of woolly hair? Like that. Like this. Like that. Like that. Like all of us out here. God had hair just like us. We made in his image. You an Israelite according to the Bible. You ain't African American. What's a byword? You an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. All right?
Shalom. This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us, subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcasts, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.